So I have deployed, so to reiterate, my troops, I have Jaeger Battalion number 1, Jaeger Battalion number 2, Hussar Battalion number 1, Hussar Battalion number 2. I know they're dragoons, I don't have a second Hussar Battalion because it's metal and it's expensive though, and yeah. Perry's haven't done I don't think Perry's have done a plastic Hussar Battalion. I like elites, and they're relatively well priced. So woods, these are wood blocks. They are treated as difficult terrain. The only people who don't suffer any negative effects are skirmishing infantry. Cavalry become unformed in them. Everyone moves at half, including generals. You will lead on, I don't care which regiment you bring on first, you have the 25th and the 85th line. Ligny, they march on from that road through the village, so they come in and then form up.
Okay.
You have initiative for first turn, so for the first turn we don't need to worry about initiative. Command, what are my orders to my men? I will quickly hand out my orders to my men, which is, oh yeah, they're all on hold. So, what are the orders to your leading regiment?
Move.
Move on. Where are they moving to?
Make sure.
Because I will say they are fielded on the table. The first battalions will be the first two battalions are fielded on the table. Where do you want them to move to? So they're technically on the board. It's just they'll move out of the village. Okay. They're exiting they're debunking.
They start there. That's where
they start. Yeah, the first battalion starts there.
Okay. The first battalion will advance with the skirmish screen.
Because there's not going to be any charges or anything like that, it's just normal movement, because we're not no one's physically close enough.
I know you're there, so I will advance.
You engaged me last night, so the purpose of this scenario is you've engaged, the 25th were basically defeated by my forces, you have been repelled, you've been forced back, this is your counterattack. Several hours later, I've been able to move up to a new position.
They're going to advance.
You might be French, but you're still away. So you want them to say move to? Do you want them to move to this wood, or do you want them to assault the
engage?
Engage. Okay,
engage.
So engage order against at this wood. The troops in this wood.
Okay. Troops directly in front of the unit.
Okay, so they're going to debouch out. You'll move them up.
Okay. That's the first battalion. And the second unit is going to follow them as far as they can.
So the second regiment.
Oh yeah.
So which regiment is coming out first? The 85th or the 25th?
25th.
25th. Okay, so the ones who were defeated previously are leading the advance. Okay.
Yeah. No, I thought you said 85th was
25th were the ones who were defeated.
Okay.
So the 85th are so that's why they're lower quality.
Yeah. 85th. Oh, well. That's the 25th. That's where they're starting.
Okay, so they're starting.
Second
battalion is debouching out, and with their skirmish, with their
regimental
sort of skirmish.
Yeah. To be event.
So I don't have to keep replacing this one. Basically, we're treating this as a regiment is a brigade because it's two regiments of French infantry assaulting a Russian Jaeger regiment and Hussar regiment. I know the Hussars. Yeah. I know the dragoons.
Do I have to march on the road? Come on the road? Okay,
yes.
Come on, okay.
Because it's essentially the village you're debouching out from the village.
Okay, that's no problem. So
because you hold the village, so you're exiting from the village.
So
the river, the Ukra is along.
First 85 will move there. Oh,
we'll move out, so they're moving. So start fielding. Yeah, start your first battalion, or the leading battalion needs to come onto the table. Needs to appear now.
Yeah. Column is 9.
Column is 9. Yeah. Infantry move quite rapidly.
18, 22.
Your skirmishers always move 9 as well.
22. I'll be covering that road. And how close the skirmishes got to stay together?
Just keep them within a few inches of each
Okay.
other. It's just to represent, because they will be. Yeah, there's not many of them, but they're able to spread out to a reasonable distance.
Keep them within.
Outside of 2, it's 2 to be effective.
Yeah, I'll do.
But they got to be within.
5.
Yeah, 5 was it? 5 of 5 of a close order unit.
Yeah, which they are.
Yeah.
I will keep the sticks
Next to them, so you know who's who.
Yeah, okay. The brigade general will be.
Your regimental, yeah, the regimental commander is stomping out.
And
Second battalion.
second battalion is there.
Okay.
I'm not putting in one row. Yeah, okay.
Cool. So that was your movement. I have no movement because my troops are on hold order, so they can move. Right. So we move to. So firing within 12. Anyone within 12 of the skirmish screens can engage. The skirmish screens can engage each other because I'm not going to be able to shoot your close orders.
No.
We're all out. Cool.
Next turn will be in range.
Next turn will be in range, so the battle, but basically it's that one turn of deploying out and trying to clear stuff out. Okay. Firing, none. Melee and pursuit tests, none. Morale, none. Cool. Turn 2. So now we do need to do initiative because... Okay, you get +1 automatically for being a Frenchman. What have you got?
10.
10? No, I've got 5. So yeah, you automatically maintain the initiative. However, you can give me the initiative, as it were, so I move first, I shoot first,
Yeah.
but that's to force me to do stuff.
Yeah, but you won't be moving.
I'm not moving, so you will. Yeah, it's fine.
No, I'll go first.
Okay. So, any charges?
No.
No, because you can't, because you haven't got anything. Changes of orders, I should say.
I'm on
You're on an engage order against the troops.
Can
in
I
this
change formation and engage?
Yes, you can be in whatever formation you need in order to bring yourself within musketry range of me.
Okay. That's fair enough.
Okay, so compulsory moves, we don't have any. Charge decorations and charges, we don't have any. Your normal movement, so your formations may move.
22.
7-2.
This is where it's going to get messy. Stop. I will be as careful as I can, Alex. And you form line on the first company, I believe.
Yes, your colour company, your colour party is always the centre point of the battalion.
Mm-hmm. And that is a full move, change in formation, I believe.
From line to column.
Yeah.
Try to find it. Line to column. Yes.
Okay. And these will advance up the road without getting stabbed by plastic bayonets. Second battalion, second regiment, will be following behind here. Alex.
Yep.
The first will be behind here. But I'm not putting them on the edge of the table.
Okay. What are their orders?
They will be movement.
Movement. Where to?
They will try and move up the road.
So they are in. Do you want to say that they're heading?
They're heading down that way.
Okay, so they're heading towards the other village.
Yeah. But that might change rather quickly. Depending on what happens here. That's all my movement done.
All your movement. Okay. Okay, so shooting.
I've only got skirmishes.
Cool. So 2d6 per 6. You're going to be in range of my skirmishers. It's you just need a 6 to inflict casualties on me.
1 and a 2 for the first group.
So pop.
And 1 casualty.
1 casualty.
In the second.
A little bit of popping. Cool. And you inflict 1 on me, so automatically I get 1d6 for my guys. Can I have Can I have some of those markers so I can start marking up my casualties?
Okay. I've got a thing out with me. You get on what I looked at it.
So it'll be my shooting then.
Yep.
So my 1 second. Skirmishers in the woods are in range. So they fire 2d6. I inflict 1 on you. And a single d6 from the troops from the skirmisher teams in the. No. So I inflict 1 back on you.
That's not very friendly. Russians are meant to get shot at and not shoot back.
My men might not be the best shots in the world, but they're still
They're
capable
plenty
of
of
putting
them.
a fire down. They'll hit something eventually. Actually, you only need about 4. You only need 4. I need about half a dozen. Oh,
Oh God. So which
what on this one closest?
I'll mark down number of casualties. In fact, number of men left.
Yeah, because it's a whole screen.
Yeah. It's a regimental screen.
Yeah. Okay, so that was done. Firing is firing is completed.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, no. Sorry, firing from them. Yeah, firing from everyone is completed. Sorry, because I did wrong. Clatter the rattle of musketry. So battle is joined, and my officers sit there and suddenly start going. To put down the wine. Find out what's going on.
Vodka. The Russian.
No, wine.
Oh.
Remember, the Russian aristocracy based itself on the French aristocracy. They even spoke French.
Cognac.
Cognac, yeah. They probably would have drank cognac. My brigadiers and regimental commanders are probably enjoying a couple of good solid cognacs. Because why not? Salute. Firing, melee, we don't need none. Morale, not enough casualties inflicted. Cool. Initiative again. I have a grand total of 6.
3.
Including your bonus?
Including my bonus.
Oh, wow, it moves to me.
I got snake eyes.
I am going to attempt to change my order for my cavalry to assault. I'm going to be incredibly stupid. I'm going to try anyway. So, let me just check something. Though he is close enough to them, but the brigadier is over here. But he's not over 24, which is handy. So I am on a 7. Nope. So they remain on hold. I'm on a 10 if I wanted to change the order. Yeah, why not?
12.
No! Oh God. Okay. No order change. Do you wish to change any of your orders?
No.
Okay. So, orders. No one can do. We don't need compulsory moves. Charges. No one can charge because I'm on hold. You're on move. Well, you're on. Yeah, I'm happy. You're lead. Yeah, your leading troops are on engage, so that's fine. My normal movement, I can't because my troops are remaining still.
Okay.
Actually,
I've got to get at least one more unit up to win shooting range.
So, straight round. So my normal movement was literally just moving my general slightly round because he's coming to find out what's going on. Right, your movement.
I'm in a line to reduces my distance. I don't want to get within 2 inches of here.
You know skirmish screens can fight.
Yeah.
They can get into melee. You can actually melee each other.
But I want to support them when they do that.
Yeah, makes sense. And then your 2nd battalion.
They're engaging this lot.
Yep. So your 1st regiment, your 85th, basically has to move to and engage the Jaegers on my left flank, your right flank. While your 25th will essentially
go down the road.
March down the road.
I'm thinking, thank God no artillery.
Yeah. No gun. Nobody has any guns in this game.
So
your other regiment now has space to come to debouch out to the village.
Move up to there.
Pick them up by the bulk.
I'm trying to get my hand so I can get to them. I have got too much problems with my hands. I don't want to break anything. Okay. And the regimental skirmish screen.
Because they moved 9 anyway, so they're basically you just. I'd say they would lead the way anyway.
Okay. Yeah. 2nd unit.
No. Remember, it's 4 stands of infantry for the skirmish screen. It's not 2.
No.
They're not battalion skirmishing at the moment. They are regimental, so it's all one group. It's your brigade. It is your brigade in quotes. Skirmish screen, so it's 4 stands. It is the light companies from both, and your brigadier, the regimental commander rides out with them. Okay, so your movement is complete. So I get to shoot first this time. So left hand stands my left hand Jaegers against your skirmishers. Inflict nothing. The damaged group inflict 1. Well done, boys.
So
your return fire.
Left hand unit.
It's all what it's left hand 6.
He's got.
Well, it's because remember, it's
His left hand skirmishes.
actually both of them have technically got a casualty now.
So I'm rolling 2 dice.
2 dice in total for everything, yeah, because it's both are down to 5 men now.
Okay. Well, 2 total.
Yeah, just roll. Whatever, if you inflict anything, you inflict something. 1 casualty. I assume you want to bank it onto the other lot.
No, that's with the units within range.
Oh, they're both in range.
Oh, yeah, 12 inches, isn't it?
Yeah. It's actually quite long.
Yeah, I'm completely, silly.
So we're down to 1 dice apiece.
Well, 2 dice for the whole unit for me.
No, that's what I mean. It's like I just roll 1 dice and 1 dice because I'm trying to keep it. Okay, firing done. Melee and pursuit test done. Morale, don't need to. Initiative. 5.
9.
Yeah. So, do you wish to change any orders?
And then we do check the distance.
You do need to remember that your brigadier, your brigade commander is on the field, which you've left on the shelf, though he is on the field at the moment. Behind you, directly behind you.
Oh, I'm trying to turn around. There we go.
Okay, so he's still in the village.
Yeah. +1 for charge. I'm in range. It has to be the whole brigade at a charge, I believe.
50%. At least 50% has to move within assault range, so essentially charge.
I'm going to try and change this.
So they're going to go from an engaged to an assault order.
Yeah.
Okay.
Try.
2d6. You are within 24 inches of your commander, so regimental commander to brigadier. Okay, 6 or better.
Was it +1? Was it brigade?
That's only on initiative.
Okay, I got 5.
No, you only fell by 1. No, they remain on engage orders at the moment.
Okay, that means I have to move. Move.
Well, you still have to move your troops to within fighting range. Again, it's at least, where is it? Engage is, yeah, to at least 1 regiment is within musket range if infantry. You brigade may then hold its ground, but basically you just follow up any enemy retiring. Basically, it's you're attempting to engage in a firefight with the enemy.
So I move my infantry. No, charge. I follow my charge. So I still going to engage. So move. Wait, move.
Hang on, so yeah, there's no charges, so we don't need to worry about that. There's no compulsory moves. There's no charges because I'm not. Oh wait, no. I would like to try and change my orders again. I want an assault order. So I need 7. Nope. I'm not going to bother trying. You know what? Brigadier is going to attempt to change his cavalry's orders. It's better. Still a failure. Okay. So normal movement. Your troops move. My troops remain on hold. Yeah, that's the Grenadier Company.
Yeah, I had them facing the wrong way.
I figured it was just because some of them are kneeling and they're fighting.
So I can't do from the skirmish screen.
No.
But what I can do. No, I can't. Damn.
What can't you do?
Move him sideways and move him battalion forward.
Yeah.
But
The skirmishers, they'll move out of the way of infantry as they advance forward if they need to.
if I leave a space, okay, and then I lose half distance whenever I go through the field.
Yes.
I only have to move within musketry range, which is quite good. No, where is this? Sorry.
They are metal.
Yeah. It's either that or I'm just getting weak.
Don't say it.
No, I'm doing quite well. I'm actually advancing quicker than I expected. 4 bases.
Yeah, the 25th are the ones who suffered the day before.
And the Grenadiers are bringing up the rear. Okay.
So your move, my move, done. You're firing.
So
Your skirmishers are the only ones you can shoot because your other troops moved at least full. As long as they don't move anything over half there.
they
They can
moved about. Yeah, they moved over 4.
Okay.
Okay. So 1 dice into that, 1 dice into that.
Mm-hmm.
All separate. Left hand dice.
No.
Right hand dice.
A 5 or 2 1s?
Snake eyes.
Ew. My rebuttal. So my left-hand group against the column of infantry that has appeared. Nothing. And the men in the field against the infantry who have also appeared. No, almost done. Pop, 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 pop.
No.
So,
It's if I roll them again, I'm changing my dice.
well, you're giving them back to me. My dice, you're giving them back to me and I'll
I'll give
replace
them back
those.
to you and get my French dice.
Get your French dice out, which also came from me. They were a gift from me. So melee, no. Pursuit test, no. Morale, no. So initiative half. Ooh, I got a 6.
Oh, I get initiative.
Well, you got a 7.
9.
Oh, 9. Wasting all them 6s now. Okay. Do you wish to change any orders?
I wish to change
That brigade.
Brigade,
The
85th Brigade, to charge
to assault.
the assault.
To assault the Jaeger battalion to their front. Okay. Roll 2d6. What'd you get?
Not enough.
You need a 6 or better. Okay.
They save themselves from getting thrown away.
Yeah. Do you want to try a brigadier general, in this case regimental commander's initiative? You would require a 8 because you are pre-1812 French.
I will try. Yes!
So he moves to an assault order because he basically looks around and goes, "There's not a lot of shots coming in, and I need to show the." I need to show up the and the 85th need to need to prove that they're superior. Need to make sure that they prove their superiority. So assault. So they will. So as of now, you can now declare charges. So that's you done. My done. I'm going to attempt to get my cavalry to go to change orders. Again, I need a 7. I got a 7. I got a 7. Yay! Okay, so my cavalry go on to assault orders. Their assault is to be made against the infantry brigade that is marching down the road. I was going to say it would be against the French to their front, but that's a bit vague. No, they will be actually actively attacking the troops that are marching down the road towards
They're
them.
like cavalry.
Yes.
I don't move. Jeez!
Yeah, like cavalry move, they get a lot.
Are they in line, are they?
They're all in line. Doesn't matter. Like cavalry, remember, they're like cavalry. They're light men. In this case, they are all men in pretty uniforms with dashing moustaches and a razor sharp wit.
And a bayonet through the rib cage. Hopefully.
Yeah, they'll be the ones doing the they will sabre in your froggies.
You are just out of charge range.
Okay, so compulsory moves we don't need. Charge decorations and charges. I'm pretty certain we're all out of range. He says.
No, man. Your cavalry's out of range. Just 19.
Only just. Quite happy with that. Oh well, I'll do me. Okay, so.
I reckon I'm within. No, I'm not in charge range.
You need to be. You're in line. You get a +1, so 6
It's half
becomes a
move
7.
through. No, it's wood half move.
Woods are half move. It's only cavalry that suffer in this stuff.
So
the infantry
I'm
can
in charge
maintain.
range.
So your infantry can charge my skirmish screen if you wish to. So do you wish to declare a charge against my skirmishers? Because you are within 1 second. You are in 6, 7. Are you within 7? Yes, you are. So your infantry battalion, your 1st battalion, can charge my part of my skirmish screen.
Battalion will attempt to charge your skirmish. Just get rid of you.
Okay, so they're going to attempt to shift me with the bayonet. Okay. So you're declaring your charges. I have no charges to declare, so we will get on with doing the charge. So, because it's slightly different when it comes to evade, because skirmishers can attempt to evade. Okay, they are going to attempt to evade you. Okay, so chargers move to. So chargers are moved to the halfway point. For the purpose of this, your your colour company comes to there.
Yeah.
We keep it simple. Okay, my reaction. 1 second. Chargers are moved to the halfway point. After the chargers movement, evaders may then move the equivalent of the chargers move utilising respective evade movement. Evaders about face. Then move the equivalent of the chargers move. So you're going to move
about 4 inches.
4 inches. Well, it'd be 3.5 because it's 7.
Yeah,
So,
3.5.
so I get to then move back 3.5. So that brings me out of the cover. So they fall back away from you. Okay. Can you catch me? So, if the chargers can catch the evaders, so you have another 3.5 inches to move.
Not enough.
You can't catch me. So, oh, that's terrifying. If you actually contact me, you automatically destroy my skirmishes. So you move the remainder of your move, and your battalion basically comes up.
It's the middle further into range.
So they have completed their charge. They have advanced forward. They've completed their charge. They basically barreled forward, but not run into anybody. Okay.
Single question.
Always are. Go
I can't change the woods, can
on. Actually, I think you can. He says, I think you can. I will confirm. No, you can. Only cavalry may not declare charges into or across terrain, which is difficult in this way. So yeah, your infantry column could charge in. Could give the positive charge.
Yeah, but the thing is, what are you going to do?
Evade.
Okay, so move.
So you'd move to the halfway point.
Which would be about 2 inches long.
So you would, to contact my formation, you need 6
3
total.
inches.
So you will move 3, which brings you to there. I then move 3 inches away, which takes me deeper into the woods.
I can't follow you because I'll lose.
Because then you lose your movement factor. Yeah, your movement
I've got
factor. So
3.5.
so 3 basically puts you there.
That's for charges.
Yes.
Moving.
Right, 1 second. My movement. It's now my movement because you. So yeah, done charges. I don't have any charges. Sorry. Normal movement.
Okay.
You can now do normal movement. Those two obviously can't move because they've just moved.
Well, my skirmishers can shoot.
Yes, if there's anything for them to shoot at.
If there's anything in range, but I'm going to have to stick to the order I'm doing.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, no, you have to remember. You have to stick to the orders.
Yes, that's what I do.
Your commanders still do as they're told. Initiative is a debate. It's debatable how useful it actually is.
Okay.
Who has it? Hand's not working.
Pins and needles.
Hmm.
So, if I'm a bit slower than normal, I'm sorry, but
That's fine.
I hate that sort of feeling in my hands.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, use this and you get to follow them.
okay. And this is advancing down the road.
Okay. My movement. So I actually do have movement, so my cavalry is going to advance. My cavalry in line is 12 inches. I am not touching the figures because
I'm still gluing.
they're still drying because my troops decided to take a tumble in the back of the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, the hussars, who I needed for the game, were the ones who suffered.
Yeah. Now I have got to get rid of them cavalry somehow.
Don't worry, they'll probably bounce off your formation. I am not a cavalry commander. I'm normally I'm a relatively solid infantry commander, though not the best of cavalry commanders. Don't tend to do well with cavalry. So,
They are now on hold orders.
no, because they still haven't engaged all the units. They're still on assault. They're still assaulting because they're
Yeah,
still.
because I should have said, I'm engaging to clear this, then hold.
Oh no, because the moment you've cleared that area, you'll move on to hold anyway.
Okay.
I need to wield light cavalry around 12.
Here's the fun bit. If I can make that infantry battalion fall back into your cavalry,
They inform my
yeah,
regiment.
it would be helpful.
Yes. Okay. So that's my movement done. General's going to follow them. He's seeing them lot moving around. He's going to reposition to here. Try and keep some control. Okay. Well, they're engaging. They're still on hold. Okay, the skirmishers can't do anything because they've evaded, but the centre companies can engage. They were staying still anyway. Okay, so your shoot. Because you've done all your movement. I've done all my movement, so you're shooting.
Shooting 12 inches, isn't it? Skirmishes.
Skirmishers 12, yes.
Okay. So they will shoot at the battalion.
Well, the centre companies.
Yeah, centre companies.
Out of range.
Okay.
They're out of range. They are. Ooh, hang on. They're in range of the men in the wood. Ooh, no. You'll
Probably one dice.
You are quite literally just. It's depending. If you go base edge to base edge, you're centre to there. You're out of them. They can engage them.
One or two bases.
Those two bases can engage that group. Or those two groups, because it's two groups of 8.
They're out of range.
They're all out of range though of anybody now. And
They
your infantry can't do anything. Your infantry can't fire because they've just battled.
They can't shoot at your men in the woods because
they've been pushed back too far.
yeah.
They're out of. Well, actually, let me check because I think they can shoot at them. You are. No, but the trees will basically block the line of sight essentially.
So I've got 2 dice. Shoot your men in the woods.
Okay.
Double 6 would be nice. One 6 will do nicely.
1 6.
Now I'm going to get hammered. So I'm that short. A shooting range.
It is literally like
Mm-hmm.
an 1/8 of an inch, a 1/10 of an inch if you want to get it. If you want to be really, it's sort of it's literally just like.
Oh.
What is smaller than an inch? What are the increments of an inch? Because there's like 1/8, 1 6.
Quarter, half, 3/4, 1/8, 1/16, 1.
Is it really 1/16? Because I don't think there's that. Yeah.
You can do depending on what.
I thought it was 1/15 was the maximum you could do of an inch. Because I know it's just like
1/8 is normally the smallest I'd go.
Yeah, because you're not. Yeah, because you're like one. You're like 1/6. It's literally like it's like a tiny. It'd be easy to express it in metric, not imperial. But I'm trying to be incredible. I want to be incredibly imperial now. I am playing as imperial.
Don't you dare kill my men.
So. They can't do anything. They are going to fire on them, which gives me 16 men because you've moved yourself into range, moving across the rough ground, and you are centre of the base is tonight. 6, so you are in effective range. So my centre companies level their muskets.
And miss.
I'm rushing.
Snake eyes.
I hate you.
Don't tell me you got snake eyes.
Target is. Up and a bang.
Why are yours like listening to me, but mine don't?
It's too early for me to threaten to send you to Gulag. I'll just have to send you to prison. I'll just send you to one of those prisons in St. Petersburg. Maybe just exile you to the country, to Siberia or something like that. Yeah, that would work. Okay, skirmishers are going to pop back. Single dice. 2. Words. Okay, pop and nothing.
Let me just check something.
So firing is completed. Melee and pursuit we don't have any. Morale we don't have any because
You voluntarily withdrew.
I withdrew, so my troops just are falling back in the face of enemy troops. Yeah, initiative.
Initiative me.
7.
8.
Okay. So, do you wish to change any orders?
This regiment.
Okay. What are they changing their orders to?
Hold. Because your cavalry's scaring me.
Okay. Good. 6 or better. 5. Oh, wow, okay. 1 out. Brigadier.
Brigadier. He passed.
Yeah, it's on an 8. 8 or better?
11.
Oh yeah, yeah. So he's moved his troops to hold. So they lose their move order, and they now stand. They stop. And they basically get halted.
I can't advance and I can't pull back.
No, they stay where they are until you send them forward again.
But what I can do
Is form square.
Yes.
Thanks, you're doing exactly what I need you to do.
The thing is,
Maybe I'm a better cavalry commander than I thought.
the skirmishers can't move either.
No, they can't.
They can evade if you charge me, but
Anyway, yes. So, am I changing my orders? No, actually, my guys will remain on their current orders. I'm gonna be like that. Compulsory moves, we have none. Charge declarations and charges.
okay. Charge.
You want to try and contact the skirmish screens, or are you going to go for the centre? Actually,
They go for the centre because the skirmish screen is within 2, I believe.
No, it's well.
Yeah, I'm
then-
going for
then-
your main.
Yeah, so you're
body.
going to try and you're trying to go to charge that
Yeah,
lot to there.
battalion.
They're going to attempt to I don't
They
think they
can't
can't.
reach.
So they'll just move. They'll just continue their normal. Okay, so your first battalion will attempt to charge my centre companies.
Yeah.
My cavalry are going to attempt to destroy your skirmish screen with the sabre.
I can evade.
Yes, you can evade.
Yes. Or I can stand there, shoot, get slaughtered, and be a battalion down.
Which you don't actually count.
Yeah.
You're so careless with your men's lives. Oh well.
French. But the thing is, if I can cause you enough damage, which I can't, because I can kill you 4 max.
Not in melee. No, you just get automatically wiped out. Catching
Yeah.
skirmishes in the open is basically
I'm evading.
a rollover. Okay, anyway, so we'll do your charges first and then mine. So
Okay.
you're going after my centre companies, correct? Okay,
I
so
take it your skirmish screen is going to pull back out of the
the
way.
skirmish screens will just basically stay out of the way
Yeah.
because you're not engaging them. Okay, so I will shuffle them back. Move, so yours, I will stand and shoot, so your guys are going to, because they're going to essentially evade back, so your guys are going to have to wheel. You have 6 inches of move, or 7
7.
inches. Yeah, you can't get me because you have to wheel to get at me. Yeah, you can. You just obliquely move. You just come into me. No, it's fine. You can do it. So
Halfway
halfway
point.
Halfway point. You're obliquing towards me. Okay, so I never get this right. I want to make sure I get this right again.
It's where I
Okay.
get slapped.
I will stand and shoot you. For all the good that this might actually do me.
I'm not going to ask.
Okay, never mind. Right, so actually the skirmishers can, yeah, because they basically would fall back out of the way, but they can shoot. Okay, so charges test morale to charge ham. 2d6.
7.
7. Generals within 12.
Yep.
+1.
I'm veteran.
And that's it. They're veterans? Oh, it's +1 for them. They're veterans? Yeah, that's that battalion's a veteran.
Them two
Those two are
these are first and second rate.
Okay, yeah, because my guys are veterans rated, but not for shooting or anything like that. Okay, so charges pass. So charge to contact and melee. So you complete your movement in. Now we see if I stand. Okay. So I now need to do my morale. Oh, I got 7 as well. I am generals within 12. Yes, because he's there. I am rated as a veteran, so I get a +1 for the purposes of this. I'm not in column. I'm not Russian foot in column. 1 second, but I believe I suffer -1 because I am in foot charged by infantry in line. So still a 7 at the moment. Cool. 7, I stand. So I take your hit. Cool. And we will do the melee in the next turn. Cool. So now it's my charge, which is them against your skirmishers. So, because you are going to... 1 second. Oh no, they can't shoot, they just run, so yeah, it doesn't matter. So they basically just move to the side. Okay, so evading. Your skirmishers will attempt to evade, so I charge. Charges are moved to the halfway point. It is a total of 12, which is bulk of my move. Yep, that is the entirety of my move. I have 7 inches left.
So 2/3 of the charge. Oh,
So 6 to take me up. So you get
half a move.
1 second. So okay. After the charger's movement, evaders may then move the equivalent of the charger's move utilising their respective evade movement. Evaders about turn or about phase or turn for free. So your normal movement is skirmish screen is 9. You get 6 because that's my movement to the halfway point. So you get 6-inch move.
Yeah.
Because I'm far away. So 6-inch move away. If the chargers can catch the evaders. So I still have, so I had a grand total of 12 plus 7, I believe it is.
You didn't move your halfway point.
7. No, because I've moved to, oh yeah, so the halfway point. So say,
No, you moved 6, you got another 3.5.
So that's my halfway point.
Yeah.
So I've still got another 6, no, I've got more than 12.
9.5.
So I've moved a grand total. Oh, I should have moved a grand total of 9. Hang on. 9.5. So you have 9.5, but you get 9-inch of movement.
No,
So
you
get a 9-inch move because that's the maximum you can move. Because you get the equivalent of my movement.
I get equivalent of the percentage of your movement. You moved half, I move half.
No. After the charger's movement, evaders may then move the equivalent of the charger's move utilising the respective evade movement. You are a skirmisher, you move 9, so you get 9 inches, so you should have moved 9 inches back. You can move 9 inches away from me, not 6, sorry. So I don't think I can actually catch you. Yeah, the general's basically just sort of...
And we're going back with them.
Yeah. So I still get a 9.5-inch move. No, but I will end up contacting them by accident. Problem is, because this is the funny thing, because if I move, I will move the rest of my movement.
You hit me by accident.
I will hit them, which I believe becomes an opportunity, which becomes not an opportunity charge. We might have to, give me a moment while I check. I don't think there's anything in here about catching you on this one. excuse me a second, maybe I have got this wrong. No, I've just read this. Oh, I hate this.
Melee comes after moving.
No. Right. So I'll read it again. So charges are moved to the halfway point. So for me, that's 9.5 inches.
That's right.
Okay. After the charger's movement, evaders may then move the equivalent of the charger's move utilising the respective evade movement. So, your movement is 9, so your half of that,
He's 4.5.
4.5, I would catch you.
You would hit me in the battalion as well.
I think I do because I've just been reading one of the examples, and that's the problem where it's sort of like, I want to say this book isn't badly worded, but it's I misread it sometimes.
That's where there would be a half move.
Would be half movement. So yeah, because you move the equivalent of my move, which is half.
Yes, right.
Because I've moved 9.5. Your entire movement is 9, but that's only half. That is literally half of my movement. So you would get 4.5. So yeah, you would be 4.5 away from me. So yeah, you're there. So I still have 9 inches. So yeah, I will strike the skirmish screen and your infantry because you've evaded back. So my cavalry just basically follow you.
I'm evading, won't I?
Yes.
I get 12, but you still hit my battalion.
So 12. So 6.
6.
So you would get a 6 because it's half of what I've.
Which would be about that.
It's still within reach. I can still catch you.
Yeah.
So yeah, because hang on, my total charge was 19. So from the baseline, I still catch you, no matter what. Okay, so I catch you, but I hit both. So I will have troops in contact with both a unit in column.
My skirmishers are dead.
Well, give me a minute because we'll see what goes on now. Because I think it's that horrible moment of I'm reading it and going, do I catch you? No, I don't. Wait, yes I do. No, I don't. Yes I do. No, I don't. Yes I do. Damn it! That's the first. Stuck.
I might be lucky.
Yeah, I think
I might have a full move to try and form square.
Yes, because I will have moved. I've moved my entire move, so you will have.
I have a chance to get into square.
So you have the chance because you'll have seen me come in and basically go, oh dear.
That's why I was put on hold.
Yes.
To change formation.
Okay, evaders caught by chargers. If the chargers can catch the invaders, right, that's happened. They must test morale to charge home.
Oh.
1 second. I must test morale. That's a 7. Morale chart, please. 1 second. General within 12, but it was at the beginning. +1 for being rated as for morale of veterans. No, didn't do that. No. Okay, so I've already got a 7. It becomes an 8. They will strike you. I'm in the wrong bit. Okay. Charges inflict. If successful, they're close to melee, and invaders are considered routed. Charges inflict their normal casualties. Evaders do not fight back. In the case of skirmishers caught by close order units, all those figures in contact are removed from play and remain in skirmishers' route. Close order unit? Would you count them? Would you count cavalry? It is close order unit. Okay. Yep. So, caught by all those figures in contact removed from play and remain in skirmishers' route. No melee takes place, and the charges may exercise the usual options for carrying on with the charge. See charge movement point 6. Back over here. Option if target unit retreats, routes, or evades. Charging units may carry on with the charge if the target still be reached, which is what I did. Well, I could have just turned and charged into them, or I could have halted. Nah. No, I'm willing to do that. I'm being.
I'm taking that update to change formation, I reckon.
Right. 1 second. So your skirmish screen is destroyed. You've removed them. Okay. Yay. However, it doesn't count towards anything because they are so small. Right. However, I have struck your infantry column. So what I will say is, 1 second. Because I've caught them, at the end of it, I will say they need to take a morale test because they're being charged. That's it, just to see what they do. And then we can say if they make it into square because
We don't get these.
Because they will essentially
first line.
because
First grade.
yeah, because they're line troops. Okay, so we see what happens with them.
9.
9. I think the only negatives they're going to really suffer because the general's right next to them, so that's +1. They're line troops, so that's nothing. They haven't suffered any casualties. They are foot not in square. So -2, still there. And it's a -2, another -2 because they've just seen the skirmish screen cease to exist. However, I'm going to go, don't worry about it. Okay. 9, it's still a 7, so you still pass. Okay, so you are going to form square. Okay, defenders pass. Complete a manoeuvre up to the equivalent of charges remaining with contact. Counter charges will now move. No,
I get a full move.
in which case they move the equivalent. Hang on. Okay, so counter charges stand or complete a manoeuvre up to the equivalent of the charges remaining moves to contact.
You're right at the edge of your contact range.
So you can form square. Because a square to be formed.
If I hadn't passed the morale test, they probably would have been running.
Form, yeah.
And taking
so
the
you form
other
square.
battalion
So if you want to reform them into square, just shift that out of the way because I got to bounce back a bit. So they form square. Oh yeah, so in that case, you want to put the Grenadier Company in contact with me because you're in the wrong space otherwise.
No.
Because you've just advanced back. You've managed to sneak your troops out of contact with me. You're in contact with me. It's just your colour party is now in the centre. That's what you would have done because your men would unfortunately they'd have formed on them. Otherwise, you're out of range. Otherwise, I'm not melee. Otherwise, I guess why are you in? Otherwise, it's you form square but you've been contacted by me.
No, it's okay. So.
That's done. We don't do melee yet. Either melees. Okay. So. Okay, so that was charge, declaration of charges. Normal movement. Your normal movement.
I don't have to move full distance on assault orders, do I? As long as over half my units are in assaults, okay. Or they've advanced.
Well, they've already been, so the rest of your units just need to keep manoeuvring, keep advancing.
As long as I don't move more than 4. Six, 3.
You just march into the trees.
Move my standard bearer to there. We'll leave the rest alone. So I know where the
head of the column is. Okay.
Okay.
They're advanced in. That's fine.
He's going there.
They're going to form square, are they?
Yeah. I'm taking your advice. Little's woken up.
No.
In fact, he can be charged, can't he?
No.
Okay.
Can't be shot, he can't be charged or anything like that. He's too small and too fleet. There's like half a dozen officers rolling around.
That's
okay.
my movement.
All your movement, my movement then. So they're going to... there. They, hang on, they evaded, so they're going to continue to evade. They're going to keep falling back. No, they're not. They're going to shoot. Okay, that's my movement. Firing.
We're on fire.
So I can shoot you, you can't shoot me, correct? Oh, well, no, because your skirmishers can? Yeah, your skirmishers can. No, they can't. No, it is, it's just me shooting. You be firing. It's not enough of my men to see to be shooting at them. It's just them lot shooting at the head of the column as they come in. 1 dice. Nothing.
I get, if I shoot back, I get 6 men shooting.
Yes, head of your column would shoot.
Yeah.
But they've moved so they can't.
But I use my skirmish screen.
Yeah, the skirmish screen is.
Okay.
No, your no,
1
your
dice into them, 1 dice.
You.
Fuck.
There's not enough of them to be. They can shoot them. Just that's the only thing you can shoot. Sorry, that's why I shouldn't have done my firing first. Wrong.
1 dice. Because there's only 5 in it. Oh.
Okay, done.
4 men. It's beat you up time.
Okay, so yes, we move to melee. We do your melee first, then we do my melee.
Yeah, your melee, your cavalry.
Yeah. Okay, so 2d6. Ooh. Okay. Troop types. We are both infantry +1. You get +2 for charging. Okay, you outnumber me by how many? Because I have, hang on.
You have 16.
16 men to your
30.
Hang on. You have
30.
now 6, 12, 18.
I've only got 5 bases.
Yes, but 2 of the bases are only 5 men.
So that's 28.
You have 28 men. So you outnumber me by
28, 16, 1.5 for 1.
1.5. So for every 50%, that is. Is that a +1?
Oh, +1.
+1. Sorry, it's a -1 to me.
Oh.
Okay, my final score is 7.
10.
You beat me by 2. Okay.
3.
7. Sorry, apologies, yes. I retreat. 1 second. Okay, so I retreat. You stand. So I can take 4. I retreat back, which is half a move. So half a retreat move,
3.
which is infantry, which is 6. So I move back 6. Okay. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, I inflict 1 per 12, so I inflict 1 casualty on you.
And resolve 2. 2.
4, 8, 12, 16. 1 per 12. I inflict 1 casualty on you.
Sorry.
So your line battalion suffers 1 casualty. And you inflict on me 1 per 6.
4.
So I take 4 casualties. Okay. My guys are. I retreat. 1 second. Just see if there's anything else with that. Because I know I have to do in compulsory, I have to do another 6-inch move.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see if there's anything else with it.
You don't need to take a morale test, do you?
That's why that's just give me a minute. I just need to confirm a couple of bits. That's fine. It's next turn, but it'll start causing issues. So at the moment, it's fine. Okay. So they are retreating, which I think is the okay. And they are unformed.
I think I'm unformed as well.
We're both unformed because we have fought 1 round of melee. So I'm retreating anyway, so I'm automatically unformed. You're unformed because you fought 1 round of melee. Okay, you've won, you stand, that's it. The other side, so again, 2d6. Oh dear. Okay, I am light cavalry, so I get +2. You are infantry, +1. Do I get the charging thing because you were not my target? You're just unlucky enough.
Roll dice. Odd, yes.
Yes.
If you win by that dice score, I'm not going to be happy.
Okay, you are formed infantry in square, +4.
Oh.
Do you need more dice? Hang on, no, it's Dave, sit down. I have dice. I have lots and lots of dice. Nope. What's your quality for them?
They
were line, weren't they? They were line, weren't they?
Yeah,
it's the other lot who were second line. Okay, no one is unformed, push back in melee, retreating, attacked in flank or rear, 50% more casualties. Outnumbering enemy, I have 24.
No, I ain't number you, but not by enough.
Not by enough. Okay, so final score is I have 9.
13.
So that is a difference of 4.
Yeah.
Loser retreats. Great. So I retreat back. Kind of makes sense. You managed to form square on me.
That's what saved me.
Oh, I go back 10 inches. So I need to stick them down again.
Yeah. The next bit's the worst bit.
Yeah, because I don't know how many casualties I take on this one. Might not be as bad as I think it's going to be.
It probably won't be cavalry.
Yeah, I swirl. I come in, I swirl up. There's very little damage actually gets done to each other.
But the thing is, it's that is a smaller unit than infantry.
Okay. So I'm going to retreat as well. Fall over.
Okay.
I need more of these retreat markers. I need more of these situation markers. Everybody's retreating. Oh well. Okay. So. Losing or drawing cavalry versus all, I inflict 1 per 8.
I lose 3.
You lose 3 from your square.
No, in fact, you haven't got any casualties on that cavalry.
No.
So I lose 3.
Yeah. 1 second. 1 second. Winning for Dorado versus all. Winning for Dorado versus pushback infantry. Okay, so and then you inflict 1 per 6 on me.
You lose
so
5.
5 minus 5, so that's 1 stand. And that's down 2. There's 2 from that side. Okay. And then the next compulsory move, they will make another 20-inch move, 10-inch move. Okay, I didn't go the way I wanted it to go, but hey, could be worse. Morale we don't need to do at present. Initiative. Ooh. 11?
13. Whew.
Do you want to change any of your orders? Hang on. Yeah, change orders.
I'm going to change them. They're staying as they are. Try and change that up to a whole.
Because I want assault.
Advance.
What's in it? Assault, engage, move.
Move.
Move?
Yeah.
Okay. Where do you want them to move to?
Okay. They can't move. The
Well-
skirmishers advance to the level with the infantry.
That's fine, they can do that anyway.
Yeah. But it is battalion have got to go through the woods.
So they just keep chasing.
through the woods.
Yeah, because they're just going. So you don't need to
form
change orders because they're just chasing the skirmishers. You don't need them to change orders.
Okay. Oh, enough changing.
No, you're just fighting the regiment that's or the battalion to your front. That's all you need to do. Okay. Yeah, I'm not changing my orders because stuff went weird. Okay. Compulsory moves. I have to do this. They move another 6. And I then get to rally them. I get to attempt to rally them this turn. They move another 2.
Move backwards.
And they continue to retreat. Okay. Now the retreating units will affect the troops around them. Okay. Compulsory moves, charge declarations.
They're unformed, aren't they? Or they?
They have unformed through melee.
Okay.
Yes, but they're in
They're
square, so.
They're just going to stand there and get their ass at, land at their ass. And that is going to form up. I've got to move 2 units. Two units. Should I declare the charge with this unit going through the woods? Yeah, skirmishes.
If you wanted to, yes, but it's.
No, I
what we own.
just.
It's not
I
movement.
just
now,
don't move that. I just.
You can't.
I can't advance because I didn't take charge.
No.
So I'll stay there. I have moved a unit as close to obey its orders. So that unit is now not unformed. Alex?
Which is unit?
That one has done nothing this turn.
They.
I haven't moved and I won't be shooting.
Yeah, so might as well mark them as unformed now. Yeah, they can't do anything. So
Yeah, exactly.
that's fine.
Okay. So it depends if you shoot at them. But I get to shoot first.
But if they were to engage my skirmishers, they suffer the unfull
Yeah.
negative because they're still. But as you're not shooting, you're not shooting.
You'll move.
My movement. Cavalry.
Oh.
Okay. Nothing's there. Okay, done my move. So you're shooting.
That the unit. That one
Okay, make sure they are in range.
should be.
Yes.
No.
Okay. That's it. So my return fire, they will engage the column, well, the line to their front. Nothing. And these guys, these troops in the wood line who are still relatively fresh will engage against those skirmishers. Yeah, nothing either.
Mm-hmm.
Firing done, melee done, and pursuit tests we don't need to do. Morale, so I need to rally them and them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll attempt to rally my hussars first. Maybe. The generals are in 12, yes, he stood right in front of them. That's +1. They are classified as veterans for the purposes of this game. +3, morale wise. For each 10% lost, they've lost 5.
2.
2. Okay, that's still alright. They are currently, 1 second, it is almost a -1 because they are retreating. Okay, grand total of a 6. They rally. The cavalry are back in it. Hussars pull themselves together, and the centre companies from the 1st Battalion of the Jaegers. Ooh. Generals are in 12.
Yep.
That's 12. Yep. They are veterans for the purposes of the game. So +1. Each 10% lost is a -1. They're down 4, so it's basically, imagine these 4 missing. So that is 1. That's 1.
I mean,
12,
total
16.
2.
16.
16 -4, 20, 2.
-2 as well, okay.
Mm.
Nope, nope, nope. And they are retreating as well, so it's no -1. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. 1 second. Nope, that's good. They rally as well, because you need a 5 to rally. So the centre companies rally. You're annoyed now, because you're like, damn it, why aren't they running?
No, I was wanting them to run, because if they run,
They might take this
take a
skirmishes
brigade
with them.
test, or regimental test for the other battalion.
Yes. Because if everybody's retreating, then it's a brigade with a morale test, he says.
Well, if you lose half your brigades, then you have a army test.
What brigade units are retreating, routing, or dispersed, which hasn't happened yet.
No.
So they would need. Oh, that's the thing, because they need both battalions, because that's a brigade.
Mm-hmm.
There's both battalions of infantry. Okay, so morale back to initiative. I think it's yours. You automatically get a +1 on all. The best I can do is a double 1.
Okay.
So, do you wish to change your orders?
No.
Okay. Do I wish to change my orders? Surprisingly enough, no.
Okay.
Compulsory moves. We don't have any more. Charge declarations and charges. I do not have to charge squares.
That's right.
So I can, basically, my hussars can threaten.
They are going to charge your skirmish screen, that battalion. They are going to try and chase your skirmish screen.
Okay.
And my skirmishers, I need to put back together into one block.
They need to need to reform. Okay, so you want them to charge to them.
Yeah. Am I in range? That's the question.
Will you be able to swing your... no. You're at 8. And you would have to reel, so you're looking at 9, so no, you're not close enough. Because you're in line. Yeah, you get a maximum of 7 inches. No, you can't charge me.
But I still has to move half.
Well, to be honest, I just go, it's the charge is null and void. It just means in the movement order you will have to move
Well,
them.
they definitely can't, but they still got to advance.
Yeah, they've got to advance, and they've basically got to...
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, I can basically move them to within 7 of my guys. Because you essentially just swing around and march towards me, and then suddenly find you can't actually hit me properly. Because, yeah, 7 is there, because you've got a wheel. Yeah, very far, you're a bit too far away.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how to move.
Because they're in reach, but the problem is you've got to go straight ahead,
That's right.
and I'm not.
You got to take.
Well, actually no, it's a lie. If you swing, if you go straight forward, you will catch them. But that's very gamey.
But I'm going to move, well, half my skirmish screen eventually. But leaves me one for the other half. To get back together. They can only advance half, well, 3 inches into the wood line. But they still got to move. Because they're on assault orders. These are on hold.
Yes, they're now standing around trying to figure out if the
Which
cavalry's
leaves
coming
me
back.
one dice to shoot with.
Yes. Right. Do you want to declare a charge then with them or not? You're just going to move them.
No, I'm going to advance them, and that's about it.
Okay, so you'll just move them normally.
Yeah.
All right. I can't charge because my cavalry cannot be forced to charge formed infantry in squares. So it ain't happening. They're unformed. So they have to spend a turn standing around because they go from retreat to unformed. They rally, but they're unformed. Okay. So I have no charges. You have no charges. Normal movement.
Okay.
I'm assuming you want me to move these guys on a bit closer.
Move them 9 inches as close to them as I can get. Aiming that way.
Swing around. Okay.
Move that 3 inches further into the wood.
So basically going to continue their advance.
Yeah. And will them.
They can follow them now. It looks a bit weird otherwise. Right. What do you
They
want with
can
them?
move 6.
So they're going to wheel to there.
Yeah. So aiming towards your skirmish screen. And get shot in the back.
But the other skirmishes are basically what you're potting into the woods now. Okay. Okie pokey. So that was your movement. My movement. Second Hussar Battalion. Going to join up. Here's the first.
I want to check some guns. I don't think it would have worked. No, it's too far. Yeah.
No, I'm not going to be able to charge it. And
No
they will.
range anyway.
Oh no, they're unformed as well. They're also unformed. Because they rallied, they're unformed, so they can't do anything this turn anyway. Okie poke, so I've done my movement. You're shooting, which is the skirmishers.
One dice.
One dice. Against
The skirmishes in the wood.
these guys.
Yeah. No.
Okay, pop, pop, pop. Okay, my response, so these guys against the line to their front. Ah, they inflict a casualty. And those guys against the troops in the woods to their front, they don't.
So he's got a hit on them.
So I've got a hit on them, so that takes 2. And these 8 against them. Can shoot. If I get 2 dice for this. No. Firing is completed. Melee, we don't have any. Morale, we don't have any. Initiative. What time do you want to call it quits? Because it's 9 now.
Yeah. Well, say it's Vincent. So good. It's getting a bit.
Is he sorry?
No, it's. I've got problems with your cavalry. Just a little bit. But thank God I'm going to square.
I've got a 6.
I get initiative.
Of course you do. You're French, you always do.
Charge. Charge.
Charge you the skirmish creed.
So skirmish group charge into the woodline.
So they're going to attempt to charge.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 9.
And my battalion try and charge into your.
So they're going to go for these guys. And they're going to go for these guys.
Yeah, right.
Ooh, not the eagle. Okay.
And that unit, still can't charge you because you're out of range.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll advance.
Hang on. End of this turn, those 2 are formed again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've got no counter charges because none of my troops can.
You can run away.
Oh, I think what am I going to do? Yeah, the
Yeah.
cavalry's going to evade. They're not. They're going to fight you. They're going to invade. They're going to counter. They're going to evade your line troops because it's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you want to do first then?
I'll do the line battalion.
So them lot against them. Okay, let me just make sure I get this right. So. Okay. So you evade. You move to the centre, the halfway point. So you have a total of 5. So you move to 2.5.
So I've got 4.5 left to move.
Okay, so I evade. So after the charges move, evaders may then move the equivalent of the charges move utilising their respective evade movement. Mine
6.
9, so I can move a 6, correct?
Yeah, and your evade is 12, but you move 6.
Okay. Which I believe does take me.
Yes,
away
it
from-
does. Takes me out of range. It takes you
Takes me out of range. Okay,
So I've only
so
got 4.5 inches left to move.
So let me just confirm. So because I've done that, you may carry on with the charge other units, halt in the position the enemy moved from, move up to the full normal movement, full normal move in the direction of the charge. What do you want to do?
Move 3.5 forward, which is the normal move.
Okay. So it's our battalion stomps forward. Okay.
Now my skirmishers.
Okay,
Which is
so I'm gonna
9,
shoot
10.
you back. So you declare a charge. So
Yeah.
your move. So you
Charge
advance.
move is 10.
So
total.
we are
For,
9. So you
4.5.
move to 4.5. I then engage you. I inflict no casualties. You now need to test morale to charge in. What do you get?
12.
12. I don't think I can do anything that will physically drop that high enough. General's within 12. Ooh.
Close.
From where he actually is. Yeah, I'll give you that. For each 10% of casualties lost.
I've lost 2
2
out of
from
12. Is 6, which is 3.
Okay.
In fact, 2, because
2.
1 casualty is on the other one.
Nothing, you didn't suffer any casualties. That's it. So, your final score is
10.
10. So you will charge in. Engaging me. Taking that with you, so you just get that up. Okay, I now need to test morale to stand against you. With 6. Let's have a look. General's in 12. Yes, he is. I'm rated as veteran for my morale purposes, and I am in cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's +1. Don't know why I've got it down as a -1, but it should be a +1 here. For each 10% lost, they've lost 1 from that group because it's 8.
1 out of 24, so it's not even 1.
91%. Testing charge, nope. Cavalry testing, nope, nope, nope. And I am, 1 second. Foot artillery charged by infantry in line. Or skirmishers, so I don't think it really matters. No, it's not going to affect it. No. Okay, done. Grand total of 9, so I stand. We will melee, so I will draw in at least some of the troops and more of my men. So all my men will be drawn into the fight. Essentially, it's a skirmish squid. Yes, I'll just drop them on top of my men.
Oh, I'm glad it was you, not me.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Okay. So they're done. They're done. There's no other charges or anything like that. So, normal movement.
Can you move that lot
3 inches forward.
3 inches forward? No. How close am I to your skirmish screen?
2 inches. Okay. Any more movement?
No.
You don't want to move him, your general?
I'm moving more close to the front of that battalion.
Keep him within some kind of control of his formation.
With it.
Oh, the generals come out to play, do they?
It's to give you support.
Okay, my movement. So these guys will sweep round. My final 12. Okay. centre companies, what I mean where they are. They're going to they're going to continue to fall back, trying to fall back into the centre companies. They're staying still. Your Brigadier is going to be there. He's going to push this way. Better part of Valor. Okay. It's my movement done. Firing. You may shoot first. You've got no one you can shoot. I will fire. So they will put 1 dice into them. Nope. They'll put 1 dice into the column in the trees. Nope. That's that. Pop, pop, pop. They can't do anything because
Informed.
they're informed. Okay. Melee. You have 1 melee.
Yeah.
So
I'm outnumbered severely.
2d6. I have 4, 8.
How many bases?
16. I have 15 men because I've taken 1 casualty. To your 3, 6, 9,
mine
12.
is 10.
Wait.
I've only got 10 men out of assault.
Yeah, against my
16, 15. So you're 1.5.
1.5. So I get plus 1.5 automatically. Okay, so 1 second. Melee. We are both infantry plus 1. You get plus 2 for charging. I get plus 1 for being in cover. And I outnumber you by, well, for every 50%.
You get an extra 1.
So I get 1. Okay. Ooh. This could be quite violent.
I'm dead.
Go on then. So we got
9.
scores. 9? Oh, I got a 12.
3.
Beat you by 3. So loser retreats. So you will retreat back. 1 second. You will retreat back
6.
6. You are facing me still. Okay. Loser. So winning foot or artillery versus all. I inflict 1 per 6.
2.
Okay. I think you've lost a stand, haven't you? Because you had 2 casualties already.
2 plus 3 is 5. I've got 7 left.
Okay, so they're removed. And they retreat. Okay. Chemical victories. It's the little pluses which make me happy. I stand anyway.
How many casualties did I fall?
Losing or drawing foot for artillery versus all. 1 per 12. So from your original strength.
Half. I
Roll-
haven't got 12.
Roll a d6, see if you actually inflict something on me.
1.
A 1. No, you didn't inflict any casualties whatsoever in that attack. But we are both unformed.
Mm.
Which is fine. Okay, so that is the melee. Morale. Don't need to worry about it.
Till next turn.
My guys are back in. No, so they're retreating, so it doesn't matter.
So,
Do you want to call this the last turn? Or do you want...
yeah, I want to eat my chicken. Why can I get that in an assault?
I'm going to assume that you've got far more than 8.
With my plus 1, 12.
Ah, well, aren't you a meanie? Okay. Do you want to change your orders?
I'll go very careful here. Because I'm going to get sideswiped with your infantry battalion.
No, I don't actually. I can stand here. All I need to do is keep holding. I don't need to bayonet you.
No, but the thing is, I want to get rid of that battalion.
You're having trouble doing that. Though, to be honest, I might just end up falling off the edge of the world at this point.
Because we're doing the, it's called the swing door syndrome. You're attacking to the right, I'm attacking to the right.
We're flipping the table.
Yeah.
Funny thing I'm finding quite funny is I think that me simply having cavalry has unhinged your.
The thing is, I knew I would have trouble with your cavalry. That's why I done what I was planning on doing, leaving that battalion here.
Yeah,
But your cavalry advanced so fast, it screwed me up.
That could have been quite terrifying if I'd actually managed to get in.
If I'd been half an inch further back, you would have been in trouble.
That is quite true. Oh, yes.
I'm going to try and change yours to that brigade.
That brigade? Okay, what do you want our orders to be? Because they're on assault at the moment.
Yes. Move.
2.
No, wrong system.
Do you want them to move from trying to bayonet people to just shooting them?
For moves, they go there and they go. No matter what happens, that battalion is in a right pickle. Move order.
2.
That brigade. That is going to try and move.
The brigade, the regiment moves somewhere. Where do you want them to move? Not specific. Well, the individual units. But what do you want them to move to?
I want them to move where your book is.
So you want them to move to essentially the edge of the table.
To that part of the table, put together.
They're already doing it technically.
No, but I want to do other things with them. Because otherwise...
Because a movement order
forget the idea anyway.
Yeah, you might as well just go with because they're on assault. Essentially, they're just chasing the enemy off the edge of the world. You don't need to move. You just need to keep following me, because I'm going to have to keep, evading you essentially, because that's all I've got to do. Why do you want them to move? What are you going to do? Because if you tell them to move, they essentially can't make charges or attack anybody. And then the moment I engage you, you're going to move on to hold, and then we just end up into a prolonged firefight.
Yeah, but
So it's a bit pointless.
If
what
I don't
you're
get
doing,
my
what you want me to do.
Doesn't matter. I failed anyway.
Because I was going to say, it's the fact that you put one of your battalions through the woods. Then that battalion is now on its own.
That's what I mean.
It's what happens.
I was trying to chase skirmishes away, then get them to join together. But it slowed down. It doesn't matter, I'm still using assault moves. So they are going to have to charge forward.
Okay, so you want them to charge them. Okay.
And the other ones advance 3 inches.
Compulsory move. They need to
Because
move.
I can't do anything about them.
God, what was that compulsory move?
6.
Another 6. They move back. So they move back another 6. Yep. Compulsory moves. Right, so.
I've done charge, no
Charge them.
Yeah. They can only advance as nobody in charge range.
So just a 1 charge by them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My response is for my Jaegers to evade again. Moving you to the halfway point, because your total charge move would be 5, so 2.5. 2.5 is actually I think I might have gotten it wrong last time. I think I'm too close to you. Right, you move 2.5, which is half of your move. So yeah, I get my normal move is 9. Because evade. Sorry, no, my evade is slightly more.
12.
It's 12, so I get 6 again. Yeah, no, I do get 6. So, what do you want to do? You can move it to where I am. You can chart. You can't.
Move 3.5.
Move 3.5. So you're going to do to complete the charge move.
No, to complete normal move.
That's 6.
Yeah, I moved 2.5, so 3.5 left.
Oh yeah, sorry.
That's the only charge.
Cool. I can't do any charges because people who are on assault moves can't do it because it would mean sending them against squares. Okay, so compulsory moves done, charger moves done. Normal moves.
Can you move that 3 inches so they're at the woods?
Get off them. Puts them there. But they still suffer the 3 inch because they're still moving through the trees. I think you want him to follow them.
Yeah, well, you can't be shot at.
No. That it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Uhu is finally setting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you ran upstairs, it'd probably have been hardened by now, fully.
Some of them still need to be redone, but
Yeah.
it's fine. And so the Hussar regiment basically bundles forward. They are not actually allowed to move. That's what I find so funny about this, because they're on hold orders. And he's going to shift to Raka slightly. They're going to move back so they keep pace with them. Okay, shooting. Against. Yes, you may shoot at the cavalry.
Which is
6 men.
6 men. 2 dice or
2 dice.
Go on. Make it 666. 6 figures. 6. No. I'll be lucky if I get 1. 7.
Half a casualty. 1 second. You inflict half a casualty to, so it's a third of a casualty? Half of half?
Quarter.
Quarter?
I need 4 more on both dice.
I believe so, yes.
No.
No.
I got 1 4.
Okay, right, they will fire on them. Oh, 1 dice. No. And they can't do anything because they've already evaded. And I think you're out of range now. You're still in range. Okay, so they will fire on them. No, got 6 in total. Okay, that's the turn. Should we call it there?
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. I
have finally now started to give you a bit of concern, I reckon, with your infantry.
The comment I would make is, depending on how you write this up, I want to say your counterattack has failed.
Yeah.
You've not driven me off, and you've...
Once I lost my skirmisher, I thought I knew that, but I'm trying to cause as much damage as possible before I run.
Yeah, you're because this is the thing. Because with them there, and with them there, you've essentially still got 2 battalions against
Veteran
one.
battalions, which is good, helpful.
Yeah. Whereas on that flank, it's the centre is essentially stalemated.
Yeah. And your cavalry now have got to decide: do I wait for my skirmishers to come to shoot me, or do I risk it?
Because I haven't got guns, so I can't break your squares.
Yes,
Essentially, it's that thing of taking about face and sweep back around. It's it's a weird one. I don't want to say a draw, but
it's not draw, but
inconclusive?
you got the advantage.
Yeah,
I reckon.
inconclusive. I'm going with that.
Yeah, but it's slightly in your favour so far. Yeah.
Okay. We could always put it to popular opinion and see what the viewers think. Yeah. Maybe get someone to make a comment like blah blah blah.
Okay.
Anyway, I shall.